What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. So I basically just bought the only book that I think that you should be reading, and that's basically the holy book of them all. But in no way, shape, or form am I, trying to get you to read a certain religion. I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing at the moment. So I believe that everyone should believe in God, the creator, no matter what God it is, whether you want to read the Bible, the Quran, or whatever book that your religion reads. But I do believe that you should believe in something, obviously, right? So I'm basically doing this because one of my goals for this year is basically just to get closer to God, and I feel like this is a good stepping stone into doing that, and basically just trying to live my life and lead and serve others as well in doing so. And basically just did things in my past that I regret and I'm embarrassed of, and basically I'm just, in a sense, maybe asking for forgiveness and just trying to get closer to the creator, right? But a little bit of background, I grew up going to CCD, going to classes like that where they teach you everything. You go to communion. I've been baptized. I've done my first communion. I've done my confirmation. I've done the reconciliation, all the whole thing. I basically wear this chain because I got it at my confirmation, and I basically wear it just because I wear it now just to remind me that, He's always with me, and, no matter the situation, it's always going to be in His hands, however it plans out. So you just gotta remember to give thanks and be grateful in the situation that you're in. So yeah, I basically grew up that way, and it wasn't really my choice. I was just my parents just put me through that without a say. Obviously, I was a kid. I had no other choice. And then basically as I grew up, I grew out of it, and just didn't really believe that much. Like, I believed, but I didn't really believe. I call it fake belief. So basically, yeah, that's how I lived my life. And then the college that I went to, we had to take a New Testament class, and it opened up my eyes a little bit. And basically what I took out of that class was basically, the Bible is written from letters that were sent from each other, and it was basically, getting translated, passed on. Storytelling reminded me of like Greek mythology a little bit, where they would pass down stories, but these were basically just like letters. And the letters were like, they would get these letters and they would have to translate all of it and then put it into the language that they were speaking at the time. And sometimes the letter was like not all there, and they had to basic history stuff, like try to like basically figure out what the person was trying to say and who it was from and the time it was. The whole it just opened up my mind a little bit, and I started to believe that I grew up with was basically a whole lie. And yeah, that's basically when I grew out of faith, and I started to pretty much take it out of my life completely. And it changed my mindset. It changed the way that I was living. It changed pretty much everything, honestly. So now, after everything happened in my past, and not knowing what to do, and basically at one point in my life where you tend to be in a dark room, bawling your eyes out, don't know what to do, wondering why this is happening to you, there's only one person that you turn to in that moment, and that's the man above. You start talking to him, and you basically just want the pain to go away. And as you get closer, as you start talking to him, and he tends to give you signs, and it's up to you to open your eyes and figure out what's going on. And he's giving you answers, and you basically have to act upon them, right? So that being said, that brings us to this point as to why I'm going to start reading the Bible. It's because one of my goals is just to get closer, and I basically heard through, podcast, people that I listen to, like the things that they say about the Bible can relate a lot to you in your life if you read it and you follow it, and you bring your morals, bring your values to it. What really got me was when one of the guys on a podcast said that Jesus Christ was one of the best leaders to walk this earth, right? And when he said that, it completely baffled my mind. And then I really thought about it, and I'm like, yeah, I think he is one of the greatest leaders to walk this earth. So, but what also baffled me was when another guy that I listened to that Jesus's real name is Yahshua, and basically back in time when they were translating all the whatever language it was, Hebrew, when they were translating the language, they basically mistranslated, and they translated it to Jesus, and nobody decided to translate it back, so they basically called him Jesus, but his real name is Yahshua, right? And God's name is Yahweh. So when I heard that, I was just baffled, and it persuaded me to want to learn more, and just basically just read and get closer to something, give me hope, give me faith, and it can help me, and it can help me live a better life. And because, like I said, I've done things in my past that I regret and I'm embarrassed of, and I don't want to ever go back to doing those type of things. So I think doing this and reading this is going to help me just become a better person overall, help and serve others. That's what I believe that we are truly here to do. And we're all brothers and sisters, and we gotta help each other out. So yeah, I believe this is the only book that you should be reading. Yeah, believe what you want, but I hope you guys are striving to become the best version of yourself, and achieving all your goals physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. I just want everybody to better their lives in some way, shape, or form. So if you believe in that, hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.